What is going on, everyone? Kings Gaming back with another video, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video that you guys have never seen on my channel before. This is my first attempt at ever making a video like this, so I hope this all goes well. Let me know what you guys think down below. Other than that, let's get right into the video. One last introduction before we head into my top 15 Call of Duties. I want to thank Bear It's over on Twitter for helping me out come up with this video idea. I'll leave his link to his Twitter and YouTube in the description down below. Go check him out. Other than that, let's get right to the rankings. So basically how this video is going to work, I have a list of top 15 Call of Duties, and I'm going to put them in order from my least favorite to my favorite COD game in franchise history. And as always, feel free to participate into this video. Leave all your rankings down below, but other than that, I think we're clear to start off with my least favorite COD in franchise history. With that being said, coming up at number 15, we have Infinite Warfare. Honestly, I was not a big fan of this game all around. I haven't personally played this game in years, so if you guys want to see me play it for the first time in years, I'm completely up for that. Just let me know down below and I can get that for you guys. Other than that, let's get right up to number 14, and that being Advanced Warfare. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one because I know there was a lot of love on this game, but there was also a lot of hate I saw from my part. But honestly, I thought the game was way overrated. That's another reason why I didn't like Infinite Warfare as much, because they kind of remind me of each other and they both seemed a little overhyped. But with that being said, coming in at number 13, we got Modern Warfare 3. No, don't get me wrong. Modern Warfare 3 was a great game, but overall, there were just some things in there that I would have changed. Honestly, there was so much love on the game, and I just couldn't see it personally. I wasn't a big fan of it. Maybe it was the mechanics, maybe it was just the maps, maybe it was the guns. I have no idea what it was. I couldn't find out, but honestly, me personally, I wasn't a huge fan of the game. And coming up next at number 12, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one, and a lot of people are going to be confused, but Call of Duty World at War Zombies. This was actually one of the first ever Call of Duty games on mobile. Honestly, wasn't that bad of a game. I was a huge fan of it personally. It was a nice game to play just for long car rides. Also very enjoyable for those of you who like to play games while you're in bed or anything like that. And the only reason it's this low in the rankings is because these games coming up are actually some of my all-time favorites, and nothing could honestly replace them. But anyways, moving along to the next one, coming up at number 11, we got Call of Duty Ghost. This was another very popular game, but honestly, I have it set at number 11 because I really only ever played Infected in this game. Don't get me wrong, this was a great game. I loved it overall, but multiplayer in the campaign was honestly just a little not my type, I guess. But Infected was honestly one of my all-time favorite game modes in Call of Duty history. I really hope this returns, or possibly even a remaster on Call of Duty Ghost. But moving on from that, coming up next at number 10, we got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Honestly, there's great things about this game, but I find it was just unplayable for me personally. I got sick of playing that game very fast, but don't get me wrong, playing that game on the Wii was hella fun though. And coming up next from number 10, we got number 9, and that being Black Ops 4. I know there's a lot of people that love this game, but there's also a lot of people that hate this game. Unfortunately, I was one of those people that wasn't a big fan of the game. I'm not going to sit here and say that I hated the game overall, but honestly, it was so sweaty and Blackout kind of ruined the game. I wasn't a fan of the multiplayer overall, but it wasn't the worst thing I played. And coming from a Zombies fan, I was personally in love with Zombies, and this was honestly one of my big reasons I just played Black Ops 4 in the first place. And that's another reason I had it ranked at number 9. But next to that, coming in at number 8, we got World at War. World at War had great zombies potential, and I was a huge fan of their zombies, but not so much anything else in the game. Honestly, I wasn't really a big fan of World at War overall, but it was the zombies is why I got it ranked so high. I'm personally a big Zombies fan, so a lot of these ranks probably going to be the reason why they're getting higher. And coming up next at number 7, we got World War II. Honestly, I was a huge fan of the game overall, especially that little 1v1 feature they had in the game. Honestly, this was like my favorite part of the game overall. I just loved going into the lobby and 1v1ing my friends all the time. It was honestly great. But coming up next, taking our number 6 spot, we got Call of Duty Black Ops. The original Black Ops game. This was honestly such a hard decision for me to make personally, but I decided to put this at number 6 because some of the mechanics weren't the best, but I'm gonna be honest here. The game was amazing. Like, I'm not gonna complain about the mechanics. The game was great overall, especially the zombies in there. Like, especially for like the first Black Ops like this. They did fairly well putting this together. But speaking of putting a game fairly well together, next up at number 5 we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This was another great game. Honestly, this was very well put together as well. I love the mechanics in it. They were great. I love the sniping. The maps were great. Everything overall was great about the game. There were only some things that didn't feel right with the game. There were only like a few things that I didn't really like about it. And honestly, I would have loved the game much better if they did change it. But obviously, it's not revolved around me, so it obviously won't get changed. But other than that, heading into number 4, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Honestly, I was in love with this game. The only thing I would change in the game is like the specialists. Some of them were way overpowered and honestly didn't fit right with the game. But overall, this game was great. I would love to bring more content to you guys if you want that. But honestly, yeah, Black Ops 3 was one of those games that was like a balance between good and bad. It was one of those games that was like just right for my liking, you know? And coming up into our top 3 Call of Duties in franchise history, we got our newest addition to the Black Ops series, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. This is honestly one of my favorite COD games in history. The game is great, the mechanics are great, just the only thing is the DMR. The gun is a little way too overpowered for the game. So even after 2 nerfs, it's still like little overpowered. There's still complaints going in about it. Honestly, I wish there's something they could do about it, but overall the gun's just way overpowered. Anyways, that's not the main focus of this video. Did a great job creating this, and I'm looking so forward to what they do in the near future. But coming up next, moving on to number 2, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This has to be marked down as one of the best games in COD franchise history. The game is so great, mechanics are smooth, and is the first Call of Duty to ever introduce free-to-play addition to the game, and that being Warzone. Warzone has been part of the reason Modern Warfare has been one of the most successful Call of Duties in franchise history, for the big reason being that it went free to play and it being one of the most popular battle royales in the whole entire world. Real quick before we head into the number 1 spot, if you want to take a step up in supporting the channel, it would mean a lot if you just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell beside the subscribe button if you want to get notified whenever we go live or upload a video, and just consider hitting that like button. It really supports the channel, it motivates me a lot. It honestly just means a lot to me in general. So if you want to take a step up, please consider doing so. Hashtag unleash the carnage. Other than that, let's get right to the number 1 spot. In the moment you've all been waiting for in this entire video, coming in at number 1, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 will forever go down as my favorite Call of Duty in franchise history. Nothing could ever beat the game. The zombies was perfect, multiplayer was perfect, just mechanics in general. I loved it so much. It felt so smooth. I loved both features in the game, and the campaign was so good. Honestly, if I had one game to choose to play for the rest of my life, it would definitely be Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I know like there's gonna be hate on this one because people are saying that Black Ops 2 is one of the most overrated Call of Duties ever. But honestly, this was one of my personal favorites. I can't get over this game. This has been by far my favorite Call of Duty ever. This is what actually got me into gaming in the first place. This has played a huge part of my life, and it will forever go down as my top favorite Call of Duty in franchise history. But anyways, that is going to wrap up my top 15 COD games ever. As always, let me know what yours are down below. But that's going to do it for today's video. Don't forget to follow my Twitter at KingsGaming18. And thanks again to Bear It's for helping me out with this video. I'll leave his link to his Twitter and YouTube down below. But other than that, subscribe with the bell on if you are enjoying the content. Please consider dropping a like and supporting the channel. And yeah, that's going to end today's video. Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next one. It's been Kings. I am out. Peace.